A Fulton County Superior Court judge has issued a protective order in the election interference case against former President Donald Trump. This comes after leaked witness videos showed prosecutors interviewing several defendants, the ones who took plea deals. Fox 5's Brittany Edney is live outside the Fulton County Courthouse with the decision. And Brittany, what else can you tell us about what the judge decided today?
Well, Christine, it wasn't what District Attorney Fani Willis had requested, but there is some protection moving forward for designated special materials.
He said to me in a kind of excited tone, well, we don't care and we're not going to leave.
He called me. I don't know what all.
After these videos dropped on ABC Monday night, prosecutors tried to squash any future leaks by requesting an emergency protection order. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee granted a protection order Thursday morning. It was essentially the one proposed by defendant David Schaefer, with some modifications. Former Fulton County prosecutor Ash Joshi says the judge took a reasonable approach.
There's concern in a case like this that if the judge doesn't issue a protective order, either the one the state proposed or the one that ultimately was issued, that this would continue to happen.
But Joshi explains there are notable differences compared to Fulton County DA Fani Willis's request.
I think it's important to understand that what the state was requesting was kind of a blanket protective order which said no discoverable evidence, nothing provided in discovery can be disseminated in any context.
The judge's order can still help block the release of sensitive materials during discovery, but the state has to label those items, and the defense has 14 days to object.
So what Judge McAfee effectively did was found kind of a middle ground, which says we're not going to prevent everything from being disseminated, but anything that the state believes is that important, is that sensitive, those are the items we're going to protect. I think that's a very reasonable approach to take.
The protection order also outlines who sensitive materials could be given to in that situation. That includes a few people like employees, assistants, paralegals, a few others. But again, once that information has already been designated. Reporting live outside of Fulton County Courthouse, I'm Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
All right, Brittany, thanks for the latest from there. Now, the Fulton County DA is also asking the judge to revoke the bond for defendant Harrison Floyd in the same case. She argues he has violated the terms of his release by intimidating witnesses and co-defendants and points to a list of social media posts. We've now learned that hearing has been scheduled for next Tuesday afternoon, and Judge McAfee has ordered Floyd to be present in the courtroom. Two Fulton County election workers will seek between $15.5 million and $43 million from Rudy Giuliani in a civil defamation suit. It's expected to start next month. A federal judge will determine how much Giuliani has to pay for making defamatory comments about the women following the 2020 presidential election. In court filings, their attorneys say they expect the trial to last 2 to 3 days, and they could call Giuliani to the stand. The trial is set to begin December 11th.